Good morning, friends. I'm Geeta Iyengar, retired professor of sociology and psychology. Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to see how we behave when we are angry and what we can do to solve this problem. Have you ever thought any time when you were angry and you couldn't do anything about it? Or have you ever thought, why am I getting angry? Have you ever thought why you're getting angry? Or have you got angry in the first place? And it's so difficult to judge. You will say no. Many times people say, my God, why did you get so angry? Why are you so angry? And say, no, I don't get angry at all. Very difficult. Many people don't admit at all. And yet they're so helpless. Sometimes they say, oh yes, I was angry, but I don't know. I couldn't control myself. I just got angry. Because the way you said, the way that person behaved, that situation was such. So you blame everything else other than yourself. You blame the situation, you blame the events, you blame everything. And yet what happens when you get angry? Who is the sufferer? Have you seen that? Only you. The other person gets away. You get angry, you shout back. This happens even in a quarrel, it happens in an argument, it happens in a normal dialogue between two people. They will start in a proper way, then there will be disagreement, then there will be an argument, then there will be a small quarrel, and then there might be a fight or there will be a verbal fight. And then what happens? You get angry, the other person gets angry, and that's it. And when you get angry, so what you have to do? You can't say that I'm angry, I can't help it. You can, because you are the sufferer. So if you want to feel good, control that anger. And how do we do that? First, we have to recognize, you recognize that you are getting angry, recognize and then reflect. Reflect how often I get angry, what triggers me, what is it angry? If there is more salt in the food that I get angry, or there is no salt in the food that I get angry, if my driver doesn't come on time that I get angry, what upsets you? These are small things that trigger. But all these create small tensions that becomes bigger issues in you, and one day it just flares up. Many times you don't even like to take criticism. If people appreciate you, you are happy. But if somebody says, oh my God, you're awful, I can't bear to see what kind of person you are. If somebody tells you, even though it may be an honest or a kind of an honest thing about you, an honest description about you, we are not ready to accept any honest aspect because truth is bitter. But then in life, these are the lessons we have to learn. If we have to keep ourselves in control, if we have to be powerful, then we have to understand and accept criticism. So what? You learn. Let me tell you, there are times, even today, in my life, I have seen all these people who have come and thanked me and praised me. I do remember them. But those people who have criticized me, I thank them and ever grateful to them, because whatever I am today, it's because of them. I didn't get angry. Of course, initially you will get angry. So you reflect upon what is it that causes me anger, how can I stop getting angry, how can I improve this emotion in me, because it's disturbing me so much that I'm completely discharged of any energy. And so the other one is, now you have to respond. How will I respond? So now when we're talking about responding means, what do you do when somebody yells at you something, you're angry? For example, there are many reasons. You may be in a position where you're studying for an exam, so you're stressed. You may be very hungry, you have not eaten well, or you must not have slept the night, or you have a severe headache. There are so many reasons because of which you flare up. Or sometimes it touches you, a personal remark. So many times we say, oh, I hate myself, but if somebody hates you, you can't tolerate. Because basically, inside you, you're always in love with yourself, but somehow you're not able to express. So what do you do when somebody shouts at you? The worst thing do is, you think over, take a deep breath, a slow breathing. They say that box breathing is very good, not only for controlling anger, but also for depression. So do slow breathing, calm down, think over, Or sometimes you just get away. If that thing goes out of proportion, then you just get out of that room, get out of that place. There are instances where I have seen some of a friend of mine has shared that he and his wife would have terrible fights while driving in the car, and he said, I just wanted to, she wanted to hit me and I wanted to hit her. It came to such an extent. Then he realized, he realized that it's going out of proportion, he just stopped the car and told her that he just want a break, and he would go for 5 minutes, come back, and then the whole thing would have calmed down and everything was quiet again. So you have to find ways and means. There is no the standard means of controlling anger. So you have to find means. Another short-tempered, you must have seen short-tempered people. They say if it is hereditary also. For example, if your grandfather was short-tempered, it may happen. There is a possibility that you would have inherited that, and for no rhyme or reason, you get angry, and then you say, oh my God, I shouldn't have. So you sometimes take the support of ground level, take the support of listening to music, do a painting, or write something in a diary. Whatever you feel like, when you're angry and you don't want to give back to the person because you will be suffering, write down. So, for example, the most important step one has to understand is first of all, recognize and admit that yes, I am capable of getting angry. I cannot tolerate these situations. And you can, many times somebody said, why did you flare up? Then I said, no, but she caught me at the wrong time. I was in an emotional turmoil. I was so tensed. And at that moment, she asked me this question, and I couldn't do anything but fight back or argue or quarrel or get angry. And in what do you do when you're angry? You can see, first thing is frown on your face, and then you may take something, you may become violent, you may use abuses. There are different means these are the outlets which you don't like. Your soul doesn't like it. It's not in your nature. But then you do it. So first you admit. Once you admit, then you believe that yes, I will be able to solve this because this is not taking me anywhere. And then calm down. In a calm place, when you're polite, when you're calm and at peace, that time you realize, was it necessary at all? If the person says that is his headache, that is her headache, why should I take that and make my life miserable? Then you decide, yes, I can solve it. There are different ways and means to solve this issue. Sometimes you get away from it. Sometimes you engross yourself in reading a book. You have to find your own ways and means. It is difficult, but it's not impossible. And then express yourself with whomever you get angry. Tell that person, please don't refer such things. Please don't do this. And these are the best thing one can do to come out of this emotion called anger, because anger can be destructive only to the person who expresses it. So, please see, whenever you are angry, think whether you have to reply, see whether you can respond, because you should not, if you get angry, you are a loser. Express, but don't show that emotion. You have to. I'm not saying that you should not be angry, but come out of it as soon as possible, but try as much as possible not to get angry. There are other ways of settling the issues. So if you want to hear more about such emotions, more about understanding and learning to make ourselves better with and controlling our different emotions, I request you all to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. And see you next time. A happy soul, feeling good, thinking good, being good. Bye till then.